Good morning, or depending when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told, out of Voice of Radio. So today, we've got news of a brand new product that we've not seen before that looks frankly kinda cool, and another reprinted product that quite frankly I was completely unaware was happening, and is frankly pretty surprising to me. What is also extremely cool is that both of the stories I'm going to be focusing on in today's video do actually come from viewers who have messaged me over the past couple of days to let me know about things I would have had a hard time finding out about otherwise. So those people who will be named as we go are awesome. One of those awesome people is Rafa Elwego _ over on Twitter, or that's probably not how it's said, who messaged me to let me know about these Dollar General tins. It seems like Dollar General have got these brand new tins which are popping up in shops that we haven't seen before, and it seems at the moment at least are actually going to be exclusive to Dollar General, which is honestly pretty gosh darned interesting. Now, it looks like they are featuring Snorlax, Darkrai, and Mimikyu, and I know they're not featuring Pokemon Vs or VMAXs or the, really special Pokemon, but these ones don't tend to. So you can look at things like the Eevee tins, for instance, which are coming out in the not too distant future. They've got exclusive Eevee promos in that cannot be found elsewhere. That is not the case here. These are regular Pokemon because they are retailer exclusive. Now, what is interesting to me is that we've got the Snorlax from, I believe it is Rebel Clash, the Darkrai from Darkness Ablaze, and the Mimikyu from Darkness Ablaze. So I've gone and had a little bit of a gander and just double checked to make sure. In Darkness Ablaze, that Darkrai was actually a holo card. But the Mimikyu in Darkness Ablaze and the Snorlax in Rebel Clash, these were non-holo. Now, I've asked Rafa for a bit of confirmation here. Hopefully, I'll be able to update the video before I upload it. But certainly, it seems from the image that we've got here that Mimikyu at least looks to be a holo. And if the Mimikyu and Darkrai are holo, I would be stunned if the Snorlax wasn't. Now, we do have a little bit of an image of the inside here, where we can see that Darkrai does have the Darkness Ablaze set symbol, so that tells us very, very clearly that this is just a reprint of Darkness Ablaze Darkrai. The Darkrai is not special, it's not alternate art, it's not got a new set symbol or anything like that. Darkrai is just standard. You do get the tin, and the tin looks cool, but there's nothing really special about the Darkrai. The Mimikyu and Snorlax, however, if they are holo, and like I say, I'm trying to get confirmation before I upload, if they are holo, then that means that they are holo exclusive, that I don't believe they are holo elsewhere, so that is really kind of cool, gives you a reason to pick them up. Makes Darkrai well, on the one hand, it makes Darkrai the least fun of the three, on the other hand, Darkrai is Darkrai. In terms of playability, none of these cards are particularly groundbreakingly amazing. The Snorlax, like I say, does come from Rebel Clash. 3 energy, 120 plus sleep, or 1 energy, draw 2 cards. I don't mind the draw, but let's face it, right? If you're going to be using a Snorlax, and you're going to be whacking it in the active, and you're going to be trying to draw cards, we have a significantly better Snorlax that we can actually be playing around with. It is the one with Gourmandize that lets you draw until you've got 7 cards in your hand. If you're going to be playing a Snorlax to draw cards, it really does need to be that Snorlax that came around in Vivid Voltage. It kind of has to be. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. That's just the way it is. Now, as for the Mimikyu here, Mimikyu has got that ability that says bench Pokemon can't be healed. I have played this Mimikyu in decks. I played it in my Excadrill deck for a while because it stops Mallow and Lana. Remember, Mallow and Lana, you switch to the bench and then heal? So that's actually kind of cool. It's not huge at the moment, but remember we got cards like Cheryl, which is a pretty gosh darn good healing card at the moment. If healing ever becomes big, this Mimikyu becomes really good. And if this is an exclusive holo version that can't be gotten elsewhere, that is definitely an argument in favour of the Mimikyu. In terms of the Darkrai here, If this Pokemon has any darkness energy attached, it takes 20 less damage from attacks. And then you got free energy, 60 damage, plus 20 more for each darkness energy on this Pokemon. In theory, pre-rotation can be used with stuff like Weavile to move a whole bunch of energy on and then do gigantic damage. In reality, an underwhelming single prize attacker that's probably not going to see much, if any, play. So in terms of playability, it really is the Mimikyu that is the star here, I think it is fair to say. Now, the lovely Rafa was also lovely enough to tell us the packs that do come in these. It seems like you get 3 packs in them, and the ones that Rafa got were Rebel Clash, Darkness Ablaze, and Vivid Voltage, i.e. sets 2, 3, and 4 of the Sword and Shield block before Battle Styles. So no Battle Styles or Chilling Reign, but the 3 before then. Vivid Voltage obviously is pretty sought after because it's got the Pikachu in. Darkness Ablaze is quite good. It's got some good playable cards and it's got the Charizard in. And then Rebel Clash is very much the least liked of the sets from Sword and Shield. Of course, Battle Styles was a set where they brought in those alternate arts, so this was before they took that bit of a step. Either way, these are available apparently in Dollar General, so if you're into these kind of things, these look extremely cool. But Rafa was not the only lovely person that fed me a little bit of news these past couple of days, because the lovely Colton, ColeRaiser911 over on Twitter, told us that there are a bunch of reprints turning up in stores, like Battle Styles, Rebel Clash, Vivid Voltage, Darkness Ablaze, things we've talked about before, but also a reprint of the Alakazam V-Box. Now, this is another one that, frankly, I did not expect. I didn't think this Alakazam V-Box would be coming back around. Of course, remember that the full art of Alakazam V was in Vivid Voltage, but if you want the regular version, the only way to get it is in this V-Box. You get yourself 4 packs, and you get yourself Alakazam V and Jumbo Alakazam V. Now, this has been out for a little while. It's a product we've known about for a while. Alakazam itself is an interesting Pokemon that's not proven to be particularly good, unfortunately. The real highlight here, 2 energy, 30 damage for each card in your opponent's hand. Could be a fun little tech here and there, not seeing a huge amount of play. Although if we ever do get to a stage where there are decks that have loads of cards in their hand, then this is going to be a fun tech in a Shadow Rider Calyrex V Max deck, given that Shadow Rider Calyrex V Max can easily get the extra energy on, so that is something to keep an eye out for. What is interesting, however, is that Colton has gone and confirmed that the packs which are in there are Battle Styles, Rebel Clash, Vivid Voltage, and Darkness Ablaze, which is actually really cool, because those are sets 2, 3, 4, and 5. So Rebel Clash was the second set, Darkness Ablaze was the third set. This is in terms of the Sword and Shield packs. Vivid Voltage was the 4th set, and then Battle Styles was the 5th set. So that means that you kind of get one of each of those, and this is pretty important and pretty good, because if we go back to the stock image I showed you of the Alakazam V-Box a moment ago, that top right pack is the Solgaleo artwork on the Sun and Moon base set. And frankly, at the moment, as mean as this might sound, nobody really wants the Sun and Moon base set. Maybe in the future, that would be lovely, but as it stands at the moment, nobody really wants them. You know, they might be valuable one day and sought after and all of that. But right now, these are not particularly sought after packs. Nobody really wants Sun and Moon base. So coming in here and bringing us 4 recent sets, all of which are surviving a rotation this year, that to me makes a much better product and makes it very, very cool. The other thing that is worth noting on the picture Colton sent us here is that Eternatus VMAX collection, the one I showed you the other day, is surprisingly getting a reprint, again with updated packs. Although in the US at least, the first print of them had Cosmic Eclipse and Evolutions, so you actually don't want updated packs. They are 2 very sought after sets. They are now actually in stores, so that is really cool. It does seem, unfortunately, like the Eternatus boxes over in Europe were not quite as cool pack-wise, first of all. But since I made that video the other day, someone has got in touch with me on a lead for an Eternatus box, so I might be getting lucky, and I'm a very happy wassy. But it's cool to see those are finally in stores. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen, a lovely reprint and a lovely new retailer exclusive product. Thank you to Rafa and to Colton for hooking us up, and as always, If there are things that you think I might not know about, I am available on Twitter at the Wassy all the time. I check my Twitter on a very regular basis. And even if I don't reply to everyone, and I'm sorry, I get a lot of messages every day. Thank you so much to anyone that takes time out of their day to send me a little bit of a tip or a hint or kind words or whatever. I don't care if I already knew about it. If you're taking time out of your day to send me cool stuff, I am very happy and I thank you very much indeed. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to know what you think about all of this and whether you're going to be picking any of this stuff up. So let me know in the comment section. Go nuts! Be nice! And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at the Wassy, and Twitch for some live action at twitch.tv/PTCG Radio. If you want to support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all that good stuff, head on over to patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can do exactly that. But by far the most important thing as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.